My friends say I look like a Mexican Clark Kent. I went up to it and I was like, if I do this, can I be Superman? They said, no, I'm just a fat Mexican now. Like the host said, my name is Angel Castro. I'm a college-educated Latino. Woo! Don't clap for that, don't clap for that. Only thing that means is I know more white people that say the N-word than black people. And I stand behind that statement. It even applies to black people too. No, but you know, everybody loves saying the N-word. Everybody. Mexicans, Asians, white people. I grew up in the Bay Area a couple of years. I lived out there. Everybody said it. And some black people don't like that. They think it's not right. But you know what black people do like? Reparations. Right? Make some noise if you think black people need some reparations. Make some noise. I love asking that question when there's black people in the audience. They can be like, who's with us? You know, but I like to think of myself as a problem solver. You know, I have these two situations, and I was like, what's the solution? And here's what I'm proposing. I'm proposing that every time somebody says the N-word, they give $5 to the closest black person around. Within 3 days, every black person in America is going to have reparations, I bet you. If not, at least they're two white friends, or black friends. So I know we're not supposed to slut shame. But what if you just want to slut acknowledge? Like, I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad. You know, I just want to be able to go up in a room and say, hey, keep doing what you're doing. I like to consider myself a bit of a slut ally. But going back to college, you know, college helped me realize that my parents were a little bit physically abusive, you know what I mean? But I didn't know this growing up. It didn't start showing up until I got older and I was in college dating my girlfriend. Like every time she tried to hug me, I'd flinch. You know? Like she would come up from behind trying to show me some love, and I would just see that hand and go, oh, shit. She'd be like, what's wrong? I don't know. I just got the sudden urge not to talk back. She was like, well, you better not. But it's my parents' fault, you know, I realize that. But can't really blame them. They were immigrants, you know, they were from Mexico. They came over here as immigrants. Back in Mexico, my grandparents nearly tortured them to death. You know, so they figured we could take a slap or two to the face. I figured they could take a ride with ice. For those of you that didn't laugh at that joke, I was like, that's inappropriate, that's punching down. Just remember, they punched first. You know, but I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, here we go. Like I said, I'm Latino. I grew up in Mexico. My grandmother raised me. I consider myself very close to her. But she's been saying things here and there, just kind of throw me off every now and then. Like they kind of weirded me out. Like the other day, I called her up and I was like, "Hey, Grandma, how you doing? What are you up to?" She goes, "Oh, nothing, mijo. Just here waiting for a stroke." I'm starting to think she's done, you guys. She's 90 years old. It didn't dawn on me until her birthday. We were at the house. We were doing the whole cake and dinner thing, and we're singing "Happy Birthday." And I was like, "Grandma, may you have many more." She looks at me. She's like, "2 at most." I tried to cheer her up. I was like, "Grandma, what's the secret of such a long life? You live 90 years old. What's the secret?" She goes, "Oh, mijo, just praying to God. Praying to God to make it quick. That one never comes through." Thank you guys. That's my time. My name is Shahera Hyatt.